Deep beneath the Earth's crust, the journey of 24-karat gold begins in the cold, unyielding rock.
Thousands of tons of raw earth must be moved to find even a few ounces of the precious metal. Every fragment of stone is a vessel for potential wealth, now bound for the surface. Leaving the darkness behind, the raw ore meets the first light of day. Before the gold can be extracted, the fortress of stone must be broken. A steady stream of earth flows toward the first stage of transformation. Precision begins with destruction. The rocks are reduced to the size of pebbles. In the belly of the mill, the ore is ground into a fine, silty flour. Water turns the dust into a liquid state, preparing it for chemical separation.
Gravity is the first filter. The weight of gold begins to betray its presence. What was once tons of rock is now a concentrated essence of mineral wealth. Centrifugal force isolates the heaviest elements with surgical efficiency. Chemistry and air lift the gold to the surface, clinging to bubbles like a metallic froth. Now, the gold enters a chemical bath where it will finally be dissolved. Activated carbon acts as a magnet, drawing the dissolved gold onto its porous surface.
The gold is now captured, held tight by the carbon for the final extraction. Heat and pressure force the gold to let go of the carbon, entering its purest liquid form yet.
The stage is set for the final harvest, as electricity prepares to pull the gold from the water. The electrical current has done its work, plating the raw gold onto steel wool in a concentrated sludge. Every impurity is washed away, leaving behind a rich concentrate ready for the fire.
Heat removes the final traces of water, preparing the metal for the crucible.
At this stage, the value is undeniable. Security becomes as important as the chemistry.
The raw wealth is now mobile, bound for the high-security refinery.
Locked behind inches of reinforced steel, the gold is ready for transit. From the rugged outskirts to the precision of the city, the gold moves toward its final purification. Every mile brings the ore closer to becoming a global standard of value.
The refinery is a fortress of science, where fire and acid will complete the journey.
Access is granted only to those who hold the keys to the vault.
Inside these walls, the grit of the mine is replaced by the precision of the laboratory. The transition is complete. The raw material has arrived at its destination.
Every gram is accounted for as the material enters the refinery's system.
Verification ensures that the payload remains untampered and pure.
Before the melt begins, the exact weight must be recorded to the milligram.
Testing determines the starting purity, a baseline for the refinement to follow.
Now, the gold faces the ultimate test, the cleansing power of the forge. We have arrived.
This is the Fortress of Value, a facility designed to withstand any threat while perfecting the world's most desired metal. Entering the refinery requires passing through layers of security and contamination control.
Against the extreme temperatures ahead,
Specialized armor is the only protection.
Every second of the process is overseen by a digital brain, ensuring total precision and safety.
The scale of the operation is vast, a symphony of heavy engineering and molecular science.
In this world, even the smallest crack in a vessel could lead to a catastrophic loss.
Magnetism and electricity will soon be converted into raw, liquid heat. The raw material is finally in place, ready to face the fire.
Flux acts as a chemical sponge, drawing impurities out of the metal as it liquefies. Thousands of amps of power surge through the coils, creating an invisible storm of energy.
Within minutes, the temperature climbs toward 1064 degrees Celsius.
The transition from solid to liquid is the moment that the gold is reborn. Removing the impurities is a delicate art, requiring a steady hand and a calm mind.
Temperature is everything. Too cold and it won't pour. Too hot and the metal will vaporize. Cold molds would cause the metal to explode. They must be as hot as the gold itself. Every movement is calculated to ensure a smooth, continuous flow.
This is the moment of creation, where raw earth finally becomes recognizable wealth. The first bars have been cast, but the journey of purification is far from over.
As the temperature drops, the liquid sun hardens into a solid, tangible form.
The quench shock cleans the surface, stripping away the remaining glassy flux.
Every trace of the smelting process must be removed before the chemical refining begins.
Verification is constant. A sample of this specific batch is sent to the assay lab for purity analysis.
Precision is the law of the refinery. Every gram must be tracked through the system.
To reach 24-karat purity, the gold must now undergo a transformation via electricity.
These plates will serve as the raw side of the chemical exchange.
Once cooled, the anodes are ready to be dissolved in a high-tech chemical bath.
In this process, gold will move from the impure anode to these pure starter sheets. This is the Wohlwill process, a chemical arena where electricity dictates purity. As the current is switched on, the gold atoms begin to migrate through the acid. Electricity pulls the gold atoms away from their impurities, leaving the trash at the bottom of the tank.
Maintaining the perfect current is essential to ensure the gold plates smoothly and without defects.
The impurities fall away as a byproduct, leaving only the purest gold in motion.
Layer by layer, atom by atom, the gold reaches its highest state of purity.
After 24 hours of electrolysis, the transformation is complete.
Clean, pure, and 24 karat, this is the gold the world recognizes as the standard.
Now, the pure gold will take its final shape, the iconic 24K bullion bar. In the clean melt zone, even a speck of dust is considered a contaminant to the final product.
Breaking the cathodes allows for a more even melt and precise weight distribution in the final furnace. Unlike the earlier stages, we use quartz and ceramic here to ensure no carbon or iron leaches into the metal.
Melting in a vacuum prevents oxygen from creating bubbles or gas holes inside the final bars.
Argon gas creates a protective blanket, ensuring the gold remains 99.99% pure at the molecular level.
High-frequency waves stir the gold from within, ensuring a perfectly homogeneous mixture.
This is the master pour, the moment the gold takes its most prestigious form.
Surface tension is managed with fire to achieve the iconic mirrored finish of a 24K bar.
The cooling process creates a grain structure that acts as a physical fingerprint for the metal.
Still glowing with internal heat, the bar is now a physical asset of immense value. Controlled cooling prevents the bar from warping, maintaining its perfect geometric dimensions.
Even at 99.99% purity, a single surface scratch can disqualify a bar from the good delivery standard.
Ultrasonic waves remove any microscopic particles of graphite or dust left from the mold.
The gold is now chemically and physically pristine, ready to be identified.
The refinery's mark is a guarantee of quality, recognized in every corner of the globe.
This number, 4 nines, is the ultimate goal of every stage we have witnessed so far.
Every bar is now a tracked individual, with a history that can be traced back to the very mine it came from. The core processing is complete. From raw sludge to shimmering bullion, the gold has been perfected.
For central banks and international markets, gold is transformed into the standard 400-ounce ingot.
Physical uniformity is critical for high-density storage in the world's most secure vaults.
Slow, controlled cooling at this scale prevents internal stress fractures in the dense metal.
The bond between the mold and the metal is broken, revealing a single, massive block of wealth.
Pure gold does not oxidize, but surface contaminants from the mold must be violently removed.
Total dryness is required for the next stage of physical verification.
Every ingot's weight is a digital signature, tracked by global bullion associations.
To create smaller bars and coins, the gold must be elongated into precise industrial ribbons.
Annealing restores the gold's ductility, preventing it from becoming brittle during the final stamping. Modern manufacturing turns the bulk metal into standardized units for commercial use. Nothing is wasted. Every scrap of the gold web is recycled back into the start of the melt.
Friction and ceramic media polish the blanks to a proof finish before they ever touch a die.
The dies are works of art themselves, carved with microscopic detail to deter counterfeiting.
The final transformation from raw blank to legal tender happens in a fraction of a second.
Under immense pressure, the gold captures the fine lines of the design forever. The transformation is complete. The ore is now a masterpiece of currency.
The reeded edge is a traditional security feature, preventing the clipping of gold from the sides.
From a dark mine to a brilliant tray of coins, the main transformation is a triumph of engineering.
Automation brings a level of speed and consistency that the human hand simply cannot match. Every micron of the surface is mapped and compared against a master digital blueprint.
Sound is the ultimate truth. The acoustic signature proves there are no hidden tungsten cores or internal voids.
In the world of 24-karat gold, there is no room for almost. Only perfection passes.
Heavy lifting is handled by machines that never tire and never scratch the delicate surface. Gold's unique electrical conductivity is a physical fingerprint that cannot be faked. Technology allows each bar to be tracked in real time, from the vault to the final owner. Artificial intelligence acts as the final gatekeeper, ensuring the refinery's reputation remains flawless. The flow is continuous, a vertical integration of manufacturing and logistics. Protection continues until the very moment the metal is sealed for eternity. We monitor the very air around the gold to ensure nothing interferes with its molecular structure. Purity is baked into the automation. The gold is never left in an open or unmonitored space. Modern security is visible to the eye, but impossible to replicate.
Coordination between machines ensures that the logistics move as fast as the production. Even gravity is harnessed and controlled to protect the soft, pure metal. The physical metal is now mirrored by a digital twin in the global financial system.
Efficiency is maintained by smart storage, keeping the production line moving without a single pause.
The machines have done their work. Now we move to the final, high-precision finishing. Precision finishing transforms a high-purity metal into a visual masterpiece of light and reflection.
Every angle is refined to ensure the bar is as ergonomic as it is valuable.
In the gold trade, close enough does not exist. Every bar must be exact to the third decimal. And
we remove moisture at a molecular level to prevent any future tarnishing or spotting.
The brand is more than a logo. It is a seal of trust that carries the weight of the refinery's history.
A molecular shield is applied to protect the soft 24K surface from oxygen and fingerprints.
This number is the bar's identity, a permanent link to its certified origin. We test against the extremes, ensuring the gold remains pristine in any climate on Earth.
The human eye remains the final judge of aesthetic perfection.
Hidden security features ensure that even the most sophisticated counterfeits can be identified.
Temporary protection ensures the mirror finish survives the journey to the vault.
Every bar is born with its own birth certificate, proving its weight, purity, and lineage.
The Assayer's mark is the ultimate legal guarantee of the 9999.9 purity.
One final check ensures that what the customer sees is exactly what they get.
Each bar is now a finished product, ready for the final scrutiny of the laboratory.
Before they leave the facility, these bars must pass the most rigorous scientific tests known to man. Perfection has been achieved. Now, it must be proven. In the laboratory, the gold must answer to the laws of chemistry and physics. Non-destructive testing provides the first deep look into the metal's molecular DNA. We look for the ghosts of other metals, silver, copper, or iron, ensuring they remain below 0.01%.
The fire assay is the oldest and most trusted method for determining gold's true purity.
Under extreme heat, the lead and base metals are absorbed, leaving only the precious elements behind.
What remains is a concentrated essence, stripped of all industrial compromise.
In the parting stage, acid removes the final traces of silver, leaving only the 24-karat gold.
The math never lie. The result confirms a purity of 99.99% or higher. Modern plasma technology can detect impurities down to the level of a single atom.
This ensures the bar is solid gold throughout, with no hidden layers or foreign materials. Proper hardness ensures the gold is durable enough for international transport and storage.
With the lab's blessing, the gold is no longer just metal. It is a certified global currency. Not a single imperfection is allowed to pass the final gate.
This grain print acts as a biological ID, making the bar unique in the world.
The test is passed. The gold is now ready for the world.
We keep a piece of every batch for 10 years, a permanent record of our commitment to purity.
The final seal of approval is applied, marking the end of the scientific journey. From atomic analysis to fire assay, the gold has proven its worth beyond any doubt.
The final journey requires a vessel as strong and secure as the gold itself.
Every bar is cushioned against the shocks of international transport. Metal and document are now united, a physical and legal package.
Once sealed, the contents can only be accessed by destroying the casing, ensuring total chain of custody.
The destination is set. The gold is now a manifest item in the global trade network. For large-scale transfers, the cases are consolidated into armored crates weighing over half a ton.
Physical strength is the last line of defense against the elements and interference.
The finished product moves into the deep vault to await armored pickup.
This is the intersection of all paths, the silent heart where the world's wealth is stored. In the digital age, gold is moved with a click, but its physical presence is the ultimate anchor.
The transport team has arrived, marking the final handover.
Hand to hand, the chain of custody is meticulously maintained.
Responsibility for the gold is officially transferred.
Locked, loaded, and certified, the gold is ready to cross borders and oceans.
From the crushing dark of the mine to the brilliant light of the vault, the journey of gold is a testament to human ingenuity.
And this is how modern factories produce 24K gold bars from start to finish.
And this is how modern factories produce 24K gold bars from start to finish.
The cycle continues as the world's hunger for the eternal metal never fades.